This is Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 26. And I found more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands as bands. Whoso pleaseth the Most High, Yahweh, shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. All right, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakal Kwadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that teach us this truth. Peace, love, and blessings unto the elect, scattered abroad around the four corners of the earth, mainly in Babylon the Great, 144,000 and 1/3. Shalom, shalom. And the title of this lesson basically going into, I find more bitter than death the woman, you know, beware of wicked women. All right. And, basically just various topics, just going through the spirit, because like I said in my previous video, a lot of deaths, the woman, Salakia, is going to cause a lot of men and children to be put to death because of this video right here about the woman, her being into the military, and she received a MOTB. All right. Which we know and understand. And if you receive that you're going to be destroyed by the thermonuclear fire, aka World War III, and the nuclear missiles that are going to be shot from the ends of the earth, even until over here. But nonetheless, women in general, and they always had that nature since the fall of Eve and Adam, or Adam and Eve. All right, they always had that nature to so-called get one up over her man. Ultimately, it is the curses, okay? But us being men, we have to be very circumspect, especially the women that we deal with now in this day and age. That's why I always advise brothers in my previous videos, all that, like trying to have more than one woman, that just ain't the move, man. Because like I said, these women are wicked, and they're just bona fide liars, man. They will lie to you with a straight face, man. It is what it is. Even though it is a balance, but you just always have to be circumspect dealing with a woman or women. All right, plural. For the brothers, that want to, do their own little thing and want to deal with women. That's not, like I said, it's not against the law or Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, but it's just not, executed speedily to do those type of things, because you already know a woman, like I said, we're not in our rulership. All right. The woman is way out of order. She has no type of control over her mouth, her ways. All right. And she's just a selfish, female dog, man. And in this society, that's all it promotes and teaches about, the woman. It's about the woman. It's about pleasing the woman. Blase blah. And you just had Mother's Day that just passed this Sunday or whatever. Like I said, even around before I even went into the truth, really, I've been started celebrating motherfucking Mother's Day and shit. I never did celebrate Father's Day, because the curses, of course. But nonetheless, it's ultimately that Queen of Heaven spirit, all right, that Queen of Heaven worship, and many, men or kings have ran out their wits for women. All right, we done hear all the time in the news how these women be getting judged terribly, and the man has to do now the man has to serve so like a whole life sentence because this hoe was hoeing around. Okay, or in some cases you got women that are women and their children. The man will kill the children and leave the wife, the woman, to sit there and suffer. Meanwhile, eventually she gone get over it, and she's gonna talk to a whole nother dude and complete the whole cycle all over again. But like I said, man, these women are gonna be behind a lot of people's deaths. Okay, especially when it comes down to this MOTB that's about to be implemented around the earth. And if a man, not being a man, he listens to his woman to take that shit, oh, we got a family to feed, like I don't know that bitch. Like I said, women be, like I said, that's why me personally, I do not take women serious anymore. Anything that comes out their mouth, I take it as a joke. Half of the time I'm thinking they're lying. It is what it is. But nonetheless, we, us in this ministry, we have to be circumspect dealing with women, man. All right. Women are evil, and they're selfish. All right. And that's because of the curses, really. All right. And they're just not ruling. All right. They don't want a man to rule over them at the end of the day. They'll tell you that shit. And you definitely got to watch out for women that feel, they're equal to a man. Try to challenge certain men's authority. You got women like that. My body, my choice. All right. I can be a slut as much as I want. I can get as much deletions as much as I want. But that's just the wickedness of a woman, especially being gathered abroad. And now in today's era and time, your woman, the woman to look up to is your Nicki Minaj, Mega Stallions. What's that other heifer name? Cardi B. All female rappers, entertainers. Hell, even, the Momo community, Lil Nas X, they look up to. Hell, it done got so bad, Woman of the Year was given to a person that used to been a man that transitioned into a woman. All right. But that just, like I said, that just lets you know the confusion and everything in Babylon the Great, that this place cannot prosper but so much longer. And Yahweh Shem Yahushua will humble and shut these women up. All right. Because when all hell break loose, that Isaiah 4:1 will kick in. Okay. But I'm going to play this video clip right quick. And I'm going to get some precepts.
The military made us get the ship in our wrist. She went this far. So we'll start right there. My husband doesn't believe me, so I'm going to play with the pin in my hand. No, you don't. Yes, I am. You have to have it in your wrist. So what I can do is connect my J card to it. Waiting for your transaction to complete. What the fuck? Yes, you do. He does not believe me. That's why I'm recording. You don't believe me. They've been had that. You ain't never told me. Baby, you look at the band down here. You don't understand how far technology is coming. So I already signed the paperwork. Yes, we're going to get one in our baby's wrist. But they can't get it until they're 3 years old.
You read it in the NLT. Ecclesiastes 7:26. I discovered that a seductive woman. See if I look up seductive. Tempting or attractive, enticing, sexy, attractive, seductor. And that's what these women are, man. All right, these women, wear the tight clothing. All right, wear the mascara, the vanity. It's crazy. The makeup called vanity or whatever. And vanity basically going into, emptiness or void or whatever, man. Okay. But nonetheless, it says enticing. And these women are very enticing. Okay. Even the ones, because you got women, that have men. and still be, you know, all flirtatious with any and everybody. All right. That's if your woman too goddamn friendly, you check her ass. If she feels some type of way, it's just best for you to down start looking for another little female. Cut that bitch loose, man. Cause that shit is terrible. Cause soon, and it's so fucked up. Cause soon as you was to give attention or even be around a female, you just have those certain females. Oh, who that be? Cause I done witnessed this shit and I done been through this. And who that be is. Oh, why you talking to her? How you know her? Then as soon as you ask them a question about the nigga that she conversate with, oh, that's just my friend. That my best friend. And bro. That best friend shit, that shit was over with back in the mid 2000s, man. I never trusted a female that always said something about best friends, this, best friend, that. Okay? But nonetheless, going back to the lesson. Ecclesiastes 7:26, I discovered that a seductive woman is a trap more bitter than death. Damn. Her passion is a snare. Her soft hands are chains. Those who are pleasing to God, the Most High Yahweh, will escape her. But the sinners will be caught in her snare or in her trap. That's why. And also I always used to, say this, why I couldn't get, certain females that look real good, or had the nice bodies and so on and so forth, not knowing back then and not understanding most likely these women are a whole nutcase, motherfuckers crazy, all right, too much to handle, or just straight whores, man. A lot of those women, and they could get attention so easily that she can just easily just move on from man to man to man to man, or from woman to man. All right, because that's the great confusion that's also in this place as well, especially dealing with the woman. All right, the woman honestly has no morals and need to be guided by a man. You women really are, dumb creatures. If you really sit and think about it, not to like bash women, but if you really, because at the end of the day, a woman's supposed to seek guidance and wisdom from her man at all times. Honest to truth. Women are literally, like, matter of fact, the scripture said, hold on. Wife possession. Hold on. I know it's in the Apocrypha. When you get you a wife, you get you a possession. All right. Let me see. Salakia, I'm looking for that. But yep, here you go. Barakatah Bashim Yahweh. Ecclesiasticus or Sirach 36, chapter 36, verse 24. He that getteth a wife beginneth a possession. Salakia 24. He that getteth a wife begetteth a possession, a help like unto himself, and a pillar of rest. Because that's what a woman is supposed to be. A pillar of rest. All right. A helpmate. All right. But it says he that getteth a wife beginneth a possession. Let's find out what the word possession means. And I have an idea, Possession. Ooh, straight to the point. The state of having, owning, or controlling something. So in all actuality, you women, we own y'all. We straight up own y'all women, man. But it, this society so messed up. And I'm saying it like that in a conquering way, because you women would never be a man. No matter how much you think in your weak, feeble minds, you would never be a man. You would never equal up even close to a man. That's why I can't wait really for all hell to break loose. So these women are going to be like women again. Scared, terrified, need help. But a lot of them ain't going to receive that help. Okay? It's going to be too late for a lot of women. The slain of the Lord shall be many. And also, that's in Isaiah 66 and verse 16. But also Ezekiel 9, verse 5 and 6. All right. Slay utterly old and young, maids and women, little children and women. Maids and women are the exact same thing. All right. Because there's way more women out here on the earth than men. That's why naturally a man is supposed to have more than one goddamn woman, naturally. But because everything is unnatural in this society, it's otherwise, man. But that's okay, though. That this was, ultimately for, judgment, a curse and suffering. That's part of the suffering, because us being men, especially Israelite men, we love women now. Ain't no funny shit going on over here. Us, calling ourselves Hebrew Israelites, man. We love women, but we do understand that a lot of you women are a piece of shit, and y'all are not worth nothing. You don't bring nothing to the table. Like I said, I be seeing them little podcasts. Them women, the tables are turning now through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. But we own you women, man. You are the weaker vessel. You ought to be controlled by a man. But like I said, in this society, it's all fucked up. And that's all right. You women, y'all learn. Y'all learn, Salakia, lost my train of thought. Oh, okay. Call I am like Yahweh Shai. Says the fall of man, Genesis, the 3rd chapter. All right, and you can read all that in your spare time. Genesis 3 and 16, unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire should be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. And that's how it's supposed to be. The desire is supposed to be all towards the husband, and the husband shall rule over her, own her. All right. Control, ownership, and even care. Take care. All right. Secure, obtain, get hold of an item of property, something belonging to one. All right. And when you get you a wife, that's your possession. That's somebody you own, especially if she was a fair virgin. All right. She never been touched or had sex with anybody but you. You were the one to so-called, quote unquote, pop her cherry. That is your wife until death, man. But like I said, in this society, and it's so fucked up, in this society, these women got all types of different body counts, man. All types. And women being so unruly, they'll leave a man for so-called cheating on her. But like I say, it is what it is, man. You know, that's just how the Lord set it up. That's okay though. Job. Job 39 and verse 17. Because the Most High have deprived her of wisdom, neither have he imparted to her understanding, because she is the weaker vessel. Okay. She was the one that got beguiled by the serpent. And us being, men, this is supposed to be our Adam's wife, the fallen man, starting with Adam, Salakia, supposed to be Adam's wife. He trusted his wife. But look what that, got us to. But it's all was for, prophecy's sake. And it was all manifest destiny. It was supposed to happen. So we can end up being where we at in today's time. And ultimately, when the kingdom of heaven will be established, there's no more going off. There's no more our women, being selfish or having that enmity towards her husband, towards her children. All right? Ain't gonna be no more you F that bitch or whatever. Ain't gonna be no more breaking up because a man so-called cheated on her. All right. Infidelity or anything like that pertaining to a man. And the only time that really pertains to adultery is when a man sleeps with another man's wife, man. If you have your own certain wife, whether it be 2 or 3, if they all just, strictly messing with you, there's no wrong in that. But because we are under the curses, and like I said, because of this society, I advise young men not to do so. And if you do, you playing Russian roulette at that point, and just know that, I might lose one. All right. So that's why I just still tell brothers not to, younger brothers not to do that. But it is what it is, 1 Peter 3 and 7. Likewise, ye husband, dwell with them according to the knowledge. Give honor unto the wife as unto the weaker vessel, and as being heirs together of the grace of life, that your prayers be not hindered. All right. And even the one, and that goes into, I believe, 1 Corinthians, the 7th chapter, the unbelieving wife or the unbelieving husband. All right. Because thanks to IUIC, what they try to do, they try to match people with each other that knows the truth. All right. And that's going against the scriptures. All right. Causing them women to eventually start to commit adulteries dealing with other men. All right. And ultimately have them not believing, in the faith. But here at Great Millstone, if the woman don't hinder you from serving Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, you dwell with that woman. Because at the end of the day, that's your girl, man. That's your wife, your woman, whatever the case may be. You dwell with her, especially if she ain't cheating on you or doing no dumb shit towards you. She treating you good, doing everything good for you. But the only reason why you ain't want to talk to her because she don't know the Lord. Come on, man. She the weaker vessel. All right. That's like I say, man. Women gonna be women, man. All right. That's just what it is. And I'm learning that. Women follows. That's in their natural order. They follows, man. They're a bunch of followers. And all you have to do is really just man up. Speak with your chest, and let certain let these females know, man, certain shit you not gonna do. Certain shit I ain't gonna like. Just spaz out on her ass a few times. Let her know you ain't, messing around, man. But women, man, women like that shit anyway. They like to be controlled. All right. No matter how much lies they tell themselves, they like to be controlled. You know why? Because it's in their DNA structure. They're supposed to have a man to rule over them. All right. And for the ones that don't want to get with the program, y'all Bashem Yahushua gonna deal with you, man. At the end of the day. All right. Isaiah 4:1 will kick off. All right. And like the elder apostle Tahar said in one of his videos, we don't need the so-called black woman to bring the nation back. We can deal with Ham, Japheth, and bring the nation back. Elam, Ishmael, Moab, Ammon, Edom, whatever. Because like I said, these women are just far gone. They're cruel. They're monsters. Same women that leave their kids unattended for hours, whether they be in the house by themselves, whether they be in a car, for them to live up their pleasurous lifestyle. It's crazy because here in the Midlands in Sumter County, it was a woman that got charged with basically not taking care of her kids and have her kids wandering in the streets early in the morning between the hours of if I'm not mistaken, between the hours of 5 and 7 in the morning. Like, what the hell kids are doing up that early and you just letting your children just roam around? Like I said, man, the nigga woman is completely off and through. You'll be lucky to find a decent one in today's society. And if you do, she must been hidden all for you, But Adam, Eve. Say women instructed. 1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 11. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. For Adam was first formed, then Eve. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman, being deceived, was in the transgression. And that's what it boils down to. The woman was in the transgression. Okay. Salakia. This is Ecclesiasticus of Sirach 25 and 24. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. All right? Through the woman became the beginning of sin, man. Verse 25, give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad, because that shit gonna bring up whoredom. It's gonna bring up whoredom. All right, being a hoe in the streets, a street walker. All right, a woman that's wanton. All right, all over the place. All right, and women are like that. Like I say, prime example. It's so sad. It's a girl that I work with right now. She want to try the dark side now. Mind you, she never was the type of individual. She even said herself, because she gonna ask me, is she gonna go to hell for conversating with a certain female, just conversations. But now is being told that now you talk and in a relationship with this female, showing you that women are just don't have no morals. And this is the same girl that told me that she never dated one, but now all of a sudden you're dating one, and all because the girl took her home a few times and buy her some food. Hell, if I would have known him in that goddamn easy, well, anyway, I would have damn, you know. But it's just like I said, it's just funny, man. These women are out of control and unruly. That's why, like I said, you cannot take these women serious, man. If, you know, depending on the situation and everything, if a girl want to have a good one night time and whatever the case may be. And then even with that, you don't know if this bitch got a man at home or not. See, that's the wickedness of a fucking woman and this society. Okay? And you can read Ecclesiastes or Sirach, the 25th chapter, and it shows and tells you how bad off a wicked woman is. Loud, ratchet, stank, you know. Them be the ones that have the most pride, man. That box be funky. You know? You can't tell these women shit. NLT translation, 1 Timothy 2, and I'm going to start at 11. Then I'm going to read on down. I'm going to close out. Women should learn quietly and submissively. I do not let women teach men or have authority over them. Let them listen quietly. For God, the power, made Adam first, and afterward he made Eve. And it was not Adam who was deceived by Satan. The woman was deceived, and sin was the result. And sin was the result. I read verse 15. But women will be saved through childbearing, assuming they continue to live in faith, love, holiness, and modesty. All right. It says, or will be saved by accepting their roles as mothers, or will be saved by the birth of the child. All right. Being able to bring forth children. And for you women that, like I said, mess yourself up to the point you can't bring forth children, the Lord may not have a use for you. You may be destroyed. Who knows? Okay. But like I said, it's just, you know, the end of my lesson, praying that it be edifying. Hey, watch these women. They're very sneaky. All right. Snake, slithery, slimy little bastards, man. Just like Esau, Edom. All right. And it makes sense, you know. So with that, I'm going to close out by saying Kahalayim La, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone that teach us this truth through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kwadash. All right. In the name of the Holy Spirit, peace, love, and blessings unto the elect scattered abroad, 144,000 and 1/3, and also mainly in Babylon the Great. Till next time, I say shalom to the nation of Israel.